So I've been seeing that Kamala Harris just got endorsed by LeBron James early this morning, and now she's doing a speech in front of the IBEW. That's an electrical union all across the country. I think they have one in North Carolina too. Yeah, they got government contracts. They got all type of contracts all across the country. We talking billions of dollars, and I just want to know why she hasn't got endorsed by the police union in San Francisco. Um, Shout out to everybody. Happy Friday, Daniel Sports. What's going on with you, bro? Let me make you a moderator too, my G. Always. Hey, Mimi Roberts. How are you? Happy Friday to you. I'm just watching a lot of these campaigns, Kamala and Donald Trump, and now I'm seeing Biden. He's talking about some remarks too. It's all to me. It's all a game, but it's not a game. I'm noticing people like it's all politics. It's all this and that. Well, you can have your opinion about it. Oh, thank you so much, Mimi Roberts. Thank you so much. Um, Yeah, this morning, yeah, it was just on my mind. I was just telling everybody, do what you need to do to get that passport. But let's talk about Kamala. Thank you for even reminding me of that. So Kamala went to Africa last year or this year? Time going by so quick. I think it was last year, and she was trying to push that agenda in Ghana. They wasn't having it. Yeah, they wasn't having it. She was trying to push that agenda that Obama was pushing in Ghana, and they wasn't going for it. She's trying to use a black card, which she doesn't even have. She doesn't have, and I feel like, to me, voting for anybody just because of the color of their skin is really ignorant. Like really, really ignorant. Like she has to have some type of things to bring to the table. You know what I'm saying? Like she said she's going to get $20,000 to um, black businesses or whatever, and she's going to do something with weed and shit. But I felt like that was an insult to black people. Like all black people don't even smoke weed. You know what I'm saying? And maybe somebody in their family, but it's you have to bring more to the table than that. I feel like we need more opportunities when it comes to certain jobs, when it comes to certain things. I don't see her talking about bringing back the farmers. The farmers are very important to the American culture. Most farmers are getting bought out by the government, and she's not talking about bringing back jobs. That's one thing. I know for a fact she hasn't talked about bringing back jobs to America, and the American people are fed up with not being able to have a decent job. You know what I'm saying? Don't nobody want to work at McDonald's, for the rest of their life, Walmart, whatever. But it's no shame to nobody. But we need jobs coming back to America. Mike Sports, what's going on, bro? Beth DeVries, how are you? Hello. We need jobs back in America. Um, we need more investment in America instead of overseas in these other countries, Mexico, Japan, China, Taiwan. All these different countries that America is investing our money into. Ukraine, Israel, all these different countries that America is sending our money to, and we don't see a return on that. We don't want to see people getting killed in these wars. Ukraine is running out of weapons right now. So what's next? They're gonna be asking for some more money. And to be honest, I don't think we should give Israel or Ukraine any more money at all. Any more money at all. The American people definitely are fed up. Everybody know about that. How you gonna send all that money over there? This is the Biden administration, and Kamala Harris should be responsible and accountable for sending all that money over there to those people. Um, and that has something to do with us too as Americans. Um, we don't want to be we don't want to have blood on our money. You know what I'm saying? Even though this has happened in multiple wars, they put in blood on our money. You know what I'm saying? Like we don't need to be causing death with our money that we sending over. You know what I'm saying? Um, but Kamala Harris just got endorsed by LeBron James. Who knows why? Who knows why? LeBron James is a big sports guy. You know, he's like on the top of the list, close to MJ and Kobe Bryant. So for him to do that, you know, everybody has, they own. Yeah, but we have homeless everywhere. Yeah, for sure. Close the door. Close the door. Yeah, and we got homeless people everywhere, and that money could be used to build really good shelters. Build really good shelters. Um, go go watch your show. Go watch your show. Thank you. Um, but we have homeless people everywhere, and that money could be used to get these people off the street, especially in California, especially in Philadelphia, especially in North Carolina, and a lot of places all over the country. It's just homeless people everywhere. These people need opportunities too, and I feel like they need to hit the streets and see what it looks like. I'm pretty sure that they ride past some of these streets and they see certain things, but they need to actually be out here and help these people. And LeBron was dressed in a maid's outfit. You think I'm going to? Nah, I ain't see that, but it do make sense though, bro. Now that I think about it, cause Dwayne Wade, he be on that type time, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, he be on that type time, and he messed me up when he did all that to his kids, and he started wearing dresses and all type of funny style stuff. Yeah, so it's not too far fetched, man. It's not too far fetched, man. But for him to do that, he know what's going on. I'm pretty sure he know what's going on. Everybody says that Trump talks out of the side of his mouth and this and that, but for 3 years, 3 years, y'all, we did not know where Kamala Harris was. We didn't know what she was doing. We didn't hear a peep out of her. This is almost 3 years now. Her or Joe Biden, we barely even heard from them, but for 3 years. So LeBron is basically telling us what side of the fence he's on. So he sees the immigration crisis. He sees the fentanyl crisis. You know what I'm saying? And he doesn't even speak about none of that. But when Big Meech came home, he wanted to say free Big Meech, but he see all these problems in our communities. He has I applaud him for sending people to college. I applaud him for that. But we have much more things to deal with. He can use his money on how he want to use his money, but At the same time, we got a big crisis on the hand. Did y'all just see all them immigrants lined up walking towards the border? They trying to get in here before the election hit. I should have put that as as the uh whatchamacallit. But it's immigrants walking towards the border right now. They trying to get here before the election. It's a big line of people just walking towards the border. And I seen that they got soldiers down there shooting what do you call it? Little smoke bombs or whatever at the immigrants trying to come in right now just to keep them back. So yeah, they trying to get here because soon as Trump become president, that won't even be till January. So a lot can happen from now until January, when he actually becomes president or whoever becomes president. So we still have months for them to do damage before he gets in, so they can say he did this. You remember? Y'all remember they kept blaming Trump for everything? They was blaming Obama for a lot of stuff too, but we as regular citizens, we don't really know these laws. We don't really know, what's going on behind the scenes with these people. But we know what's going on in our communities. He started a school and provided training for the kids, parents as well. See, and I applaud him for that. I'm not just going, talk down on people. LeBron, yeah, he's done some great things for the communities. He's done some great things for the community. LeBron has actually done a lot for the community, but it's not spoken on. You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. And that's what I was saying. Yeah, he's done a lot. He's done a lot for the community, but what's going on? What's going on with the whole country? We talking about the whole country. Yeah, his community in Akron, Ohio, and Los Angeles. He probably done a lot for those communities, and probably a couple other communities across the nation. But we talking about a nationwide crisis. It's so much fentanyl in the country right now. It probably can kill almost a third of the population. Just a drop can kill you, and uh, I don't feel like they ever gonna stop drugs from coming in. But they definitely can slow it down. Yeah, they definitely can slow it down. But with these immigrants coming in, a lot of them coming in with drugs on them or in them. So a lot of them are even kids coming in. They smuggling kids, and a lot of parents don't even know where their kids at. Yeah, they don't even know where their kids at the border. So it's just a lot of angles to when we talk about how they just let the border do that, and people be like, well, Donald Trump was trying to, finish the border, you know what I'm saying? And, they can build tunnels going under or this and that. But it's always ways around everything. But um, not like how they got it wide open like that. Texas is having a real problem. Cali, and they some of these immigrants coming and killing people, taking over communities, and we don't hear Kamala talking about it. You know what I'm saying? She went down to the border about 2 weeks ago, and some of the law enforcement didn't even want her to come down there. To be honest with you, some of the law border patrol didn't even want her to come down there. It's bad down there. There's no exaggeration. I was watching something, right? This was about maybe a couple years ago. This was live. This was live now. I'm seeing news reporters right there at the border. They got it on cam. People just coming across with cars, boatloads of drugs, and they just letting them come through. But I seen with Kamala here to California. I don't want her as president. Yes, San Francisco, California. Look it up. Did y'all see that video yet that I was telling y'all about? Kamala Harris is that's why the police union in San Francisco is not supporting her, But all the other ones across the country is supporting her. But in San Francisco, they're not supporting her. Yeah, she did the city of San Francisco dirty. Hold on, Mimi Roberts, you from San Francisco? Okay, let us know. Let us know what you know about San Francisco. I know JT from San Francisco, but I don't think he going I don't think he gonna speak on it because a lot of these rappers, a lot of these street guys, they don't want to say too much. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to say too much. She did the city of San Francisco and dirty Oakland, the Bay Area, and all of California. So it was all of California. Wow. Outright dangerous. Wow. Under Kamala Harris, it was more dangerous. Wow. Yeah, I heard Oakland is like that. Is like that. Yeah, it can get treacherous in Oakland. Yeah, I heard about Oakland, but I've also heard that Oakland has some good parts too. I know some people who actually went to Oakland and they told me Oakland got some good parts too. And they said they had a very nice time out in Oakland. I know people personally. No, it's more dangerous because there's a fight for the land and property. Oh yes, good and bad. Okay, okay, okay. Oak is beautiful. Okay. See, I never been to Cali, and on the Cali on my bucket list for sure. I want to go to LA and I want to go to the Bay. Yeah, I want to go to the Bay, but these are just things I'm hearing. I'm hearing and watching these videos online. Everybody can see him. And it's another guy who did I think he did 20 or 30 years and I think he did about 20 he had a 20-year sentence or something like that. He got out and sued California. It's a black guy. And he wrote Kamala Harris and and uh he wrote her and told her that he didn't even do it and stuff like that. And he got acquitted a couple years ago, and he sued. I think he sued the city of San Francisco or something. He got like a couple M's, but he was saying that he tried to write letters and try to get his sentence. What do you call it? What do you call it? He tried to get his sentence. What the thing the president can do? It'll come to me. But yeah, and he was reaching out to her, and she basically ignored him and stuff like that. I don't know if y'all seen that story too. So this is three different events. It's a black man who Kamala did dirty. It's a white lady and her family she did dirty, and then it's two San Francisco cops that Kamala did dirty. They families did dirty. And y'all from that area, so y'all might be familiar, really familiar with these stories. Two cops got killed in San Francisco by a suspicious person. Uh, the white lady, I'm trying to remember. I got good memory, but it's just stories that I seen in the last 2 weeks. The black man, his story came out probably about a month and a half ago, probably less than that. But if y'all familiar with these stories, let me know. So many families. He said, "Yup, me meet, yup." Oh dang, I ain't even read that. My fault. A lot of businesses and tons of black family part of the Great Migration, like every great black city in America. Right. And we're gonna talk about that too. I know exactly what you mean. There, what is it called? Gentrification. We're gonna get on that too. That's in every city. All of Oakland is hot property. Okay. Kamala not it. She not it. I don't know why people voting for it. It's not even me trying to argue with people. It's not even. It's common sense. It's not even like debatable at this point. It's not even debatable. And people be like, "How is it gonna affect your life?" It's gonna affect our lives and people overseas. Because America is tied with countries overseas. So I just kind of hate when people say that. How is it going to affect you? Of course, it's going to affect us. It's not. I'm in my feelings. It's just we just speaking. We just speaking on it. And I'm not the only one who feel this type of way anyway. Like It's a lot of people. Like it's not even like no debate. It's like you either going what he say, she say, or like you just going along to get along, or you really, you know what I'm saying, you still sleep, or basically you know what's going on. That's it. It's not an in between. You sleep or you know what's going on. So many families sold grandpa and grandma houses for a quick come up. My family is part of the Great Migration. Okay. Red line, and now those are the areas they want to buy along with the Oakland port. Wow. And see, the Great Migration happened all across the country. It was people from down south, they was moving up north and out west. They was moving to Chicago, Washington, D.C., New York, Cali. Now I'm starting to see a reverse. All them people from up north, they coming down south. It's crazy, y'all. You see how everything go in a circle? That's crazy. Yes, the Asian police officer and his best friend. Yeah, that's the story that I'm talking about. And she didn't even help their family or nothing like that. Like that was pretty crazy when I heard that story. I was just like, man, and this is who they want to become president? Not happening. And I'm seeing Jennifer Lopez. Jennifer Lopez up here trying to speak with Kamala Harris. They got Beyonce. They got all these big people. It's crazy. Gentrification, all these areas was once thriving black areas that brought us through great migration. Right. We know what's going on, but this is a big machine. It's a big machine, and these people are puppets to the machine. Why do you think Donald Trump said, let's drain the swamp? People didn't know what he was talking about. He talking about let's get rid of these people. That's what he was talking about. Let's get rid of these things they got in place for America. Bill Clinton sent all our jobs over to China in the 80s, 90s, whatever. This is the stuff he's talking about. And he's trying to bring our jobs back and stuff like that and make good deals. We've been getting whipped in the head for too many years, and we wondering why we get all our stuff made in China. Okay, no, what's going on? Yeah, what's going on, Stock Sniper? The everyday struggles like me and you and her have not struggled. See, and these people are elite people. You know what I'm saying? These people are part of the 1%. These people get paid millions of dollars to dribble a ball. I wonder why, since these people have so much influence, I wonder why LeBron James ain't run for president. I wonder why all these other different people didn't run for president. I'm pretty sure they know people in the political field, but they have more influence than her. To me, Kamala Harris is a lame. She's a lame. She just trying to fit in. It don't even look like she's being herself when she's on these tours or these debates or whatever. It don't even look like she's being herself. It don't even look like she actually wants to do it. Because to be honest, they already rigged the election. Have y'all seen the numbers out yet? Why you think other ports in the South are now popular? Yeah, the ports. Charleston. Charleston is like the number one port over here on the East Coast. Charleston, South Carolina. They got ports in Florida too, but Charleston, where I'm at in my area, Southeast, that's the number one port. I was actually out there in Charleston. My job, we was out there building things for the port. That new port is supposed to open up in 2030. I think I was working out there in let me try to see 2017. So it was a was it 2030, 2035? It's supposed to open up 2030, 2035, but it's a $1 billion job, a $1 billion job site. So yeah, it's supposed to be open in 2030, I believe. But yeah, we it's gonna be a big port. Um, they tried to keep it quiet because it was a cannabis warehouse robbery. A cannabis warehouse robbery. See, out in Cali, they've been having a lot of robberies lately. Did y'all see the how much money was that? I think it was 80. They had a 80 million. It was a whole bunch of money. I think it was an $80 million robbery in California. Somebody cut open the side of the building. I didn't even know they stored money in warehouses. I thought they stored all the money in bank vaults or something to that nature. They got money warehouses. I didn't even know about it. They cut open the side of the building and took all the money. I think it was about 80 million, and I don't even think they caught them people yet. 80 million to $100 million. It's a lot of robberies and uh, thefts and stuff out there in college. It's really lawless. That's what I'm seeing from videos and all type of stuff on Instagram and YouTube. We've been knowing who the president will be. The officers were unmarked and not in uniform. Okay. Cannabis they have because the bank processed it. Yeah. I don't know, but it's coming down to the wire. We got what? Saturday, Sunday. We got 4 days. We got 4 days. The numbers are already coming in. People are voting early. And they're trying to say that Kamala Harris has already won Pennsylvania. Cannabis industry have a third hard time with banking. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure because cannabis makes a lot of money. You got to have somewhere to store that money. Um, and in California, a lot of people they don't want to go legal. It's too expensive. But some people have gone legal, and some people just like, nah, we're not going legal. It's just too expensive. We can't make no money. A lot of dispensaries. This is across the country. A lot of people just like, I just rather you know, do what I got to do to sell my cannabis. But yeah. Yeah, I don't think she's a good fit for the country. I'm just being honest. I don't know what the hell she even be talking about, her or Biden. Biden. Let's get on Biden for a quick second. Biden. I don't know what Biden be talking about. Like he, I don't know what that guy go. I almost had a Biden moment. I don't know what that guy got going on. Yeah, I don't know what he got going on, but I just see it's monkey see, monkey do. When it comes to this election, a lot of people are just voting because they don't want to get backlash. They don't want to get backlash from people, from their family and all these things. But I'm just sorry, I gotta say, like, Kamala is not for us. And I know people might want to ask me, why would I want to vote for Trump? It's a list of things. He's not perfect. He's not perfect, but I can see that he's for the people. That's one thing I can see. He's for the people. Yeah, he's for the people. Okay, the warehouse that was robbed was legal, hence the unmarked vehicles. Got you. So that's what happened. They was trying to rob the cannabis, where they were storing the money for the cannabis, or they was trying to rob the dispensary, and the police was running up on them because they looked suspicious. And then the dude came out and blanked on them and took both of them out, and both of them end up passing away. Wow, that's crazy. I didn't know the the details of the story. I On the video they just said the guy looked suspicious. But let me give y'all an instance to what happened in my area. The same thing happened in my area a couple months ago. Last year. Last year. No, this year. This year. The same thing happened at a gas station in Greensboro, North Carolina. Unmarked police. No vest, no name. See, three people in the gas station, they walking out. They walking out the store with about $80 worth of beer. Okay, check this out. They walking out the store with about $80 worth of beer. I'm talking about 24, 48 packs, you know what I'm saying? Like whatever, big boxes. So they walking out the store and the clerk like, come back here, come back here. The unmarked police officer, he like, I guess he confronted them. So next thing you know, one of the people, they come out and boom the police officer. So basically, that police officer in Greensboro, North Carolina, got his life taken for some damn beer. For some damn beer. And crazy stuff like this happens all across the country. Um, it's unfortunate, you know what I'm saying? It's unfortunate. But Kamala Harris needs to come with something to bring to the table. She wants to say that she wants to give us $20,000 loan. Who is she going to give these loans to? I don't think it's going to be everyday people like me and you, but she wants to cut taxes for the rich. How? Please tell me how. Because it's already a formula for these rich people to not pay taxes. So how can she try to stop these people? You think these people gonna let her put taxes on them? I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think so. Number one thing she hasn't talked about, the economy. I see this and that. She talking about with Donald Trump, the average American is paying what, $2,000 to $5,000 more a year because of inflation. Okay, whatever. The inflation been happening since the pandemic. Yup, it's been happening since the pandemic. And when you stop shipments from coming in, it's gonna be a supply and demand issue. And that's what's been happening. But now it's just price gouging at this point. These companies, and she said she's gonna stop price gouging. She never told us how. It's just price gouging now. I'm doing pretty good. What's going on? Um, it's just price gouging. People just making up numbers. Everything is so high because people are making it high. The gas is just high because they're making it high. What's the reason for the gas prices being what it is? That it just make you think like, okay, I went to one gas station a couple weeks ago. The gas was three something. So gas went down at least 20 cents for like 2 weeks. Now I'm seeing it go back up. And some gas stations were cheaper than the others, but you know how that go. But Um, I'm just like, yo, like, who's gonna really help the American people? Harris and they didn't even go. They didn't even come to North Carolina when after the hurricane hit. Who came first? Joe Biden, Kamala, or Donald Trump? And this is what I'm talking about. Like, is no comparison. They say he's this and that, but he's actually pulling up on the people. He's actually pulling up on the people. Yeah, he's actually pulling up on the people. And I would love for he's even pulling up to our communities too. He's pulling up. He's pulling up. He was just at Madison Square Garden. He's he was he in the Bronx this year? I believe he was in the Bronx. Um, but Donald Trump need to tap in with a couple of our people in these next couple of days for sure. For sure, for sure. He needs to come tap in with a couple of our people in our culture that we consider our culture. Not do not go to the Breakfast Club. That's one thing. Do not go to the Breakfast Club. I know Kamala Harris and she's going to all the smoke. We don't watch them guys. Yeah, we don't watch them guys. She's going to basketball players that was, all right in the game, but we don't really watch these guys like that. I don't watch no All the Smoke podcast. I don't watch no Club Shay Shay. The only reason why most people watch Club Shay Shay that year or this year was because of Cat Williams. Other than that, we're not watching no Club Shay Shay. We're not. She's going to people who really just coming up in the culture. She needs to go. She needs to go to people that are legends, legends in the media game. She needs to get broken down in an interview by people that could really interview. These are not interviewers. These are people who want to be interviewers. She needs to go to people like Doggy Diamonds. She needs to go to people like uh like who else we got? If she want to go like with legends, she needs to go to Sway in the morning. You know what I'm saying? Sway, even though he's a legend out there in California. He's a legend. Now, these are good interviewers. You know what I'm saying? She's going to people that's really not good interviewers. I feel like he's a good interviewer for the culture, like the music culture. He's in our culture for sure. He's a great interviewer. And she's been going to people who are not really interviewers. Um, who else can I name? It's not many that I can name, but she just needs to go to real good interviewers. Like Donald Trump, he can go to these people. And I feel like that'll make him really, really we already know how this election is gonna go. I told people this uh months ago, weeks ago. They're gonna try to rig it. Just like they did last time. A lot of people didn't see it. Or did they see it? Because if you're on social media, I'm pretty sure you seen the same thing that I was seeing in the last election, which was voting fraud, um, uh, 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 stealing ballots, stealing ballots. Let me see what this is. Hello? Yeah, that's cool. Let me call you back. I got you. I'll call you back, okay? All right, okay. Bye. All right, bye. Okay. Okay. But yeah, yeah, it's just to a point where okay, we got 4 days left. What's gonna happen in these 4 days? We got tensions all across the world. The U.S. election, everybody is looking at the U.S. right now. Everybody, no matter what they want to say. Oh, I'm done with America. I'm done with this and that. You still watching America. You still watching these elections though. People say they don't care. I'm done with America. You still watching. You still watching America. Why? Because anything that happens in America is gonna definitely have an effect on the world. Definitely. Because America is tied with all these different countries. The US dollar is doing like this. Let me check it real quick. Let me check it real quick. Let me check the US dollar. Okay, where okay, is that the index? Okay, it's called the US dollar index. Nah, that's not the one I'm looking for. Hey, Stock Sniper. Okay. Usually it pop up. I screenshotted it the other day. I screenshotted it the other day just cause I knew it probably wouldn't pop up. What's a good site for the US market? Usually okay, let me I know what I need to do. Okay. Russia and US dollar. Okay. Okay. So I'm doing Russian money right now. So one Russian ruble equals 0.010 United States dollar. And that's how it's looking right now. That's how it's looking right now. But when let me see if I got that screenshot. I swear I took a screenshot of it. Hold on. Okay, this it right here. So this is what I took. What day was that? October the 24th. So that's how it was looking October the 24th. Do y'all see it? Do y'all see it? Y'all see how it's steady going down? It's steady going down. So will it go back up? Who knows? Hopefully it goes back up. But I'm looking at the trend. If you doing 2 plus 2, it look like at the end of December, it's gonna be real, real low. It's gonna be real, real low. And see, I was talking about Kamala Harris the other day, and she had a thing that she said that she was going to do. She said she was going to build more houses. Teron, what's going on? I'm back with another one, bro. She said she was going to build more houses. She never told us how she was going to build them. She never told us where she was going to build them. But we do need houses in America. Um, uh, because it's not enough. The housing market is really crazy right now. It's a bubble, and it's about to pop. That's what all the realtors are saying. It's about to pop. You need to buy a house when it's about to pop. Well, after it pops, so you can get you a good price on a house because most people don't really want to purchase a house. No, they want to purchase a house right now, but it's too expensive. And I'm seeing the terms and conditions of these houses. You got to pay these houses over 30 years. You got to pay these houses over 30 years. Most people are getting their houses and selling them and leaving America. Why? Because they know something finna go. They know something finna pop. They know it's not gonna be as stable as people might think. Yeah, they give you the keys to the houses, and you they basically putting you in a hole. Yeah, they give you the key to these houses. They put you in a hole, a deep hole that you might not be able to get out of. But see, she never said she was gonna make homes affordable. She said she was just gonna build homes. She never said if she was gonna make them affordable, because these houses are cookie cutter houses. What do I mean by that? I mean that these houses are cheap. They can just get blown away, knocked down. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're not good quality houses. Um, yeah, they're not good quality houses. These I seen them build a house in less than 30 days. That's not a good quality house. A house should be built at a pace. You don't just boom, 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 boom. You don't just put it together that quick. No, no. Yeah, you can put it together quick, but it's everything right with the house. You know what I'm saying? A lot of new, a lot of new houses have more problems than old houses. The older houses are, most of them are really well built, but the new houses have more problems than the older houses. I think there should be some type of control to allow people to overbid by hundreds of thousands of dollars. Yeah, I wanted to get a house. I got approved, everything, but I'm like, it's just too expensive. For this small little house, you want this? Nah, I'm good. I'm good. Oh, over time you can sell it and it'll have equity. Nah, I'm good. It's too expensive for me. For this little piece of this little house, this old house, costs this much, double. Nah, I'm straight. Y'all can keep it. And that's how a lot of Americans are feeling right now who never owned a house or who are trying to own a house. They're just like, the market is just too expensive. And some of the realtors, a lot of them are telling people to wait until the bubble burst, the economy crash, or whatever. Whatever. They telling people to wait. So there's gonna be a lot of people buying houses as soon as it pop or whatever. We don't know when it's gonna pop. It might pop at the end of the year or whenever. But a lot of people are just saying, you know what? I'm gonna just buy some land and buy me a house from Home Depot. What do they call it? Sheds. A lot of people don't even want to buy no houses no more. They're like, you know what? The trend is I'm gonna buy some land and buy me a shed from Home Depot. Why is that? Because they know that the game is rigged. They know that it's too much for some wood and some drywall, you know what I'm saying? And electrical and plumbing, and it's just too much. It shouldn't have to cost that much for someone to live in a building or a house. It shouldn't. The price is just outrageous. Um, the price is just outrageous. I'm seeing people living in shipping container homes, tiny homes. You people buying stuff off of Home Depot. Yeah, and they living in them. I sent shout out to one of those guys. What's his name? I think he from North Carolina too. He living in a one of them Home Depot. One of them. Dang, if it come back up. Oh man, what's his name? What's his name? I watch him on YouTube. Um, yeah, I think he in North Carolina. Stan Will. Yeah, Stan Will. Shout out to bro. He living in a tiny home or Home Depot thing too. So yeah, Stan Will. I think that's his name, something like that. But I've been watching him too, and when I seen him do that, I was like, see, yeah, we young people now, we ain't crazy. We know better. Some people don't want to be in debt. Some people are already in student debt. You know what I'm saying? Some people are already in credit card debt, but they not talking about that. They're not talking about it. People are literally paying they credit cards off with credit cards. Like it's really no money out here like they trying to make it seem like it is in America, but they're literally paying credit cards off with credit cards. People don't really have it. Like a lot of people, a lot of people. Um, and I just hope that she comes up with a good plan if she was to become president. But we know how this is going to play out, y'all. These next couple of days are going to be um, intense, intense. People don't have to be in their feelings. People just need to be um, really vigilant. People need to be um, people need to be aware of all their situations. Because I just seen last night it was a mass shooting in Orlando on Halloween. Well, they keep calling these shootings mass shootings. I'm starting to notice that too. Every shooting that three people, get, you know, shot or whatever, they're starting to call them mass shootings. So we just have to be aware of our surroundings. You see something fishy or whatever in these next couple of days, I'm just saying, y'all see somebody looks suspicious, or when somebody looks suspicious now. Like it ain't no he he looks, when somebody looks suspicious. You can feel it, you can see it, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's just a lot going on. Okay. Hold on. One for one, I'm very happy to see parents and extended families allowing family to move back home. That's another thing. A lot of people are moving back into their parents' home or with their family because people can't afford to pay the rent. Yeah, I'm glad you said that, Mimi Roberts. People are moving back with their family because they can't afford the rent prices. And I think that's smart. And that's smart, you know what I'm saying? Even though you're grown, you're supposed to be on your own. You're supposed to, what I'm saying, be a man at the end of the day, you know, take care of your family. It's a struggle out here. This is not just sweet. You know what I'm saying? This is not just sweet. Apartments going up on rent. Storage going up on rent. So all these extra finances are having people in a bind. You know what I'm saying? In a bind. Food. People they're gonna have to start fasting. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna have to start fasting. You're not gonna be able to afford to eat much. You know what I'm saying? Because price is too high. You're gonna have to start fasting. Um, yeah, you're gonna have to start fasting. You're gonna have to be drinking more water. You're gonna have to be eating light. You know what I'm saying? Because in this day and age, stuff is just too expensive. You know what I did? I went to the grocery store. I got canned goods. I got rice. I got beans. I got, just a lot of water, a lot of juices, a lot of teas, you know what I'm saying? A lot of coffee, just stuff you I ain't gonna say you need, but yeah, you need water. You need water. You need food, stuff that doesn't expire until, a couple months or whatever, rice, But that's what I've been doing. I know grown people in their 40s with wives, husbands, and kids. Wow. Black, Asian, Mex, and white. I don't see nothing wrong with moving in with your folks, you know what I'm saying? Your family. That's what family is for. If you on bad times, move back in with your family, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna never shame nobody move back in with their people, you know what I'm saying? But don't be out here talking like you like that and then do that, you know what I'm saying? But you move in with your people, that's what family is for. And People are in a real struggle. You got people sleeping in their cars. Yeah, you got a lot of people. Man, I seen so many people on my YouTube playlist or news feed. It was so many people making homeless videos on YouTube. I'm like, what is going on? I never seen this many people making content being homeless in a car. I'm talking about they making it look cool. I'm seeing people in the projects, ladies in the projects. No bashing nobody. But I'm seeing them make it cool to be living in the projects. I'm just like, yo, what is going on? I'm like, what is going on with this country? And all of them are in America. I'm talking about they making it look so good to live in a project, make you want to. Nah, I don't, I'm cool. If I got to, I will. But I ain't gonna talk down on the projects. I ain't gonna talk down on nobody sleeping in the car because you gotta do what you gotta do. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying that it's a lot of people, a lot of people, a lot of people. And then I'm also saying it's a lot of opportunity for women in these industries now. That's one thing I can say that I've been seeing. And Kamala Harris, what you talking about? What you talking about? She's wanting to make this a woman and a man thing. No, it's not that. It's not that at all. We love our women, black, white, Mexican. We love our women. You know what I'm saying? She wanted to make a gender war. No, 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 no. Hold your horses, y'all. We don't want no war with the women and the men. You know what I'm saying? We don't. We just want people to wake up and see what she's trying to do and what Donald Trump is trying to do. Is she really gonna help the people, or is he really gonna help the people? And I would say that most people know that Donald Trump is like that. He's like that. He's gotten multiple people out of prison. And I keep saying it. Multiple people out of life sentences. He got a lot of celebrities out. See, it's a political war going on too. You know what I'm saying? We still got political prisoners in these prisons. We still have a lot to unmask, a lot of paperwork to unfold. You know what I'm saying? But he's been helping my people get out of prison. I don't care what nobody say. I salute Trump for that. You know what I'm saying? I salute him for that because he could have let them stay in there. Yeah, he could have let those people stay in there. But he did the right thing and got them their sentences, erased and got them people freed. And I think that's how Big Meech got out too, under what Trump had did, because I don't know exactly what he did, but he helped a lot of people get out. And he got some very bad people out too. I'm not sure of the bad people he got out, but I know that he's got some drug kingpins out. He got the Detroit mayor out of jail. Y'all remember a couple years ago, the Detroit mayor, I ain't gonna say a couple. This was in like 2016, 2013, back then. He got arrested for embezzling money or whatever. It was political. And then the mayor came out and said what actually happened on the Anton Daniels show. He called in. He didn't even know he was going to call in. He called in on the Anton Daniels show and let everybody know what was really going on. And there's some stuff he really, really, really couldn't say, but he said a lot. He said a lot. The kosher meat factory man. Kosher meat factory man. Kosher meat factory man. Hold on, let's see what's going on. What did he do? Hold on. Kosher Kosher meat factory. Okay, you talking about the CEO of Kosher Meat? You talking about this dude right here? Is that who you talking about? I don't know nothing about him. We gonna see what he talking about. Born October 30th, 1959, is the former CEO of Acropit Processors, a now bankrupt kosher slaughterhouse and meat package plant in Pottsville, Postville, Iowa, formerly owned by his father Aaron Rabashkin. During his time as CEO of the plant, agri-processors grew into one of the nation's largest kosher meat producers, but was also cited for issues involving animal cruelty, food safety, environmental safety, child labor, and hiring undocumented immigrants. Wow. Wow. So he got these are his charges. He 27 years imprisonment, 27 million in restitution, June 2010. Sentence commuted December 20th, 2017. Criminal charge bank fraud. He got 10 children. So he got fraud, including bank fraud, mail and wire fraud, money laundering. He was acquitted of knowingly hiring underage workers. He served his sentence in federal correctional institution, Ottsville, in Mount Hope, New York, in January 2011. His lawyers filed an appeal on September 16th. That's my birthday, 2011. The appeals court ruled against him, asserting a large bipartisan push for the measure. President Donald Trump commuted Boskin's prison sentence after 8 years served. Wow. Wow. Okay, I got you. I got you. You not see, I didn't know that, and I don't know everything, but I shout out to Sunshine Films. Oh, I didn't even know you put the link in the Let me see if I can click on the link. Hold on. I didn't even know you put the link in the description, Mimi Roberts. Let me see. Let me see if I can go to it. Okay. Oh, nah, it's not even clickable. Yeah, it ain't even clickable. But it's clickable on that screen, though. But shout out to Sunshine Films. That's just one person. I'm not. Oh, okay, okay. See, I didn't know that. I didn't know. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think he. Yeah, I don't think he should have let him go. But who knows what's really going on? You know what I'm saying? It could be political, which McCullough. But to me, honestly, I don't think he should have let him go. Not because he's white. Not no. Animal cruelty, all this. You got underage children. You got illegal migrants, and he probably wasn't paying them. So I told y'all about the illegal immigrants that's coming into the country. That's basically modern day slaves. Some of them not even getting paid no money. Yeah, some of them not getting paid. Let me hold on. I'm gonna bring up an article right now to prove some of these illegal immigrants are not getting paid. Watch this. It's just so much. I really wish I would have went on the laptop and did this, but this happened a couple years ago. What's the name of that piece of place? Okay. Cugino Forno. All right. It might pop up. Let's see. Okay, look, it popped up on Google. It popped up on Google. Yeah, this is stuff that's going on in my area. Cheap labor using dead. Wow. This is federal. Federal. This is federal. Hold on, y'all.
Center of a U.S. Labor Department investigation. The agency has ordered Gino Forno to pay 63 employees a combined $276,000 in back wages. The employees worked at locations in Winston-Salem, Greensboro, and Clemens. Federal investigators say the company paid as little as $1.19 per hour as a cash wage to workers, and that forced them to rely almost entirely on tips for their income. The minimum cash wage for tipped employees.
My fault, y'all. They was paying these people $1 an hour. That's what they say. So what happened was they were getting paid $1 an hour, including tips and everything. Still $1 an hour. Imagine this though. $1 an hour. So eventually, people got bills and stuff. You can't be playing with people's money. So it was immigrants. It was immigrants from all over, France, Mexicans. So they went back and sued the company for, I think, $300,000. $300,000 because they wasn't paying it. And I'm eating at this place. Their pizza was expensive. It was good, but you know what? I said I will never support them ever again. I will never eat at this restaurant ever again in my life. That's what I told myself. I went to the one in Greensboro. I said I'll never eat there in my life again. I promise you. I promise you. Because I was just like, how you going to be this up-end restaurant? I'm talking about I got pictures of all the stuff they got. They got desserts, pizza, salads, all type of stuff. But you in this, it's a historic place. So, they can't do too much construction because it's a historic place. So it is really nice in the inside. But me, as a consumer, I wasn't thinking they wasn't paying their employee. I'm just here for some pizza and a nice time. But we later on, I come to find out and hear that. I'm like, see, I can't support a lot of these upscale restaurants. You don't know what's going on. You don't. And all these restaurants I go to, all you see in the back is Migos. I don't know if they doing the same thing. I don't know. It's just assumptions. But I know that it used to be us in the back, at least some. All of them in the back now at most of these restaurants. And it ain't the same. It ain't hitting the same. That's just me personally. It's not hitting the same. So I need to start, definitely cooking a lot more at home and just making my own meals because you don't know. You don't know who back there, but you don't know if they even getting paid or not, and Walmart is doing the same thing. These distribution centers are doing the same thing. Some of these companies are actually not paying these Mexicans. I don't condone getting over on anybody. People will take you out for messing with their money. I don't care if you white, black, Mexican, Asian, Chinese. I don't care. People are not playing with their money. And that's worldwide. People not playing with their money. Please don't play with people's money, y'all. I swear. Try to tell people and warn people about running off with people's money. You don't know who people know. You don't know. So this goes for people on all all walks of life, like not just corporate, the streets. Don't run off with people money. Um that's an easy way, to get taken out. Cause people don't play about money. Some people might forgive you, some people, but some people they're not playing about that money. And if you working hard, slaving and working your tail off, and you expect a payment after that, that's just what you expect. Your mind is on, okay, I'm gonna get paid after this. Don't play with people's money, y'all. Don't play with people's money. But that's what's going on in America. It's a lot of it's a lot of man, it's a lot of it's just so much going on that people are just blind to what's really going on. I know some stuff that's going on. I don't know everything. I'm just going by what I see, what I hear, and stuff like that. But it's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. Yeah, I don't condone running off with people money, and I condone proper business, correct business. I don't. Correct business will always help you move forward in life. I don't care if you have to take a little loss, you know what I'm saying, or something like that in that nature. But at the end of the day, people shouldn't play with other people's money. I don't even care if they family or friends. Like, you know, sometimes family will try to take advantage of you when they owe you money. But at the end of the day, it's business. And if your family member owes you something, they need to pay up. Don't, play these silly hide and go seek games. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's just pay it forward. If you ain't got it, just say you ain't got it. It's a time, it's 2024. People are losing their life over senseless things. And money can be a way that a lot of people can lose their life. I'm sorry to say that, but a lot that's people are doing really just really simple and silly things out here, um, and think everything is sweet. They thinking everybody is sweet, but nah, it's not a time to play with people's money. Pay those migrants, whoever. This is across the country. Pay those migrants, and just do the right thing. Pay them migrants, man. And speaking of migrants, we have a big migrant camp in Greensboro, North Carolina. Speaking of migrants, Biden and Kamala is giving them thousands of dollars to have shelter. So they're giving thousands of dollars to migrants, billions of dollars to Ukraine and Israel. Where is the money for the American people? That's all I want to know from Kamala Harris. She had one guy in one of her rallies ask her a question. Let me see if I can pull that up. Uh, uh, a young guy, young white guy. Um, so they call them hecklers. That's what they call them. You said we have a lot of. Yeah, and Mimi, that's why I seen the most of them not getting paid at is in California. Because, Mexico is right there in California. They coming in California like crazy. Um, I want to see the video. Hold on. Okay. And they keep talking about this abortion. That's why I keep saying they keep wanting it to be men versus women. Like, she ain't even saying nothing. Like, these people going crazy. She ain't even talking. She said it's about democracy in your life. I forgot what the dude said. I'm gonna see if I can pop up the video later, but he interrupted her while she was speaking or whatever. He said something I can't remember. What was it? What was it? What was it? Oh man, it'll get back to me. Um, it'll get back to me. But tons of stolen wage lawsuits here. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, you can really get sued for that. Like people, these jobs, see, it be getting political with the jobs. I told y'all how they be doing. You know what I'm saying? It get political. But people like, yeah, it's just politics. No, it's not. It's not. I seen a dude get fired for having a Trump sticker on the back of his truck. I put that on everything I love. They fired this man for having a Trump sticker on the back of his truck. And people just tell me it's politics. No, he should have the right to put, as long as it's not, offending. Well, I'm not gonna say offending. As long as it's not, some crazy things. This man got fired for putting a sticker on the back of his truck that only said Trump. So when people say it's just politics, no, it's not. No, it's not, because if you're supporting Trump or anything like that, people back then in 2020, you could have got beat up, stabbed, shot. And it could still happen today too, but it was really more intense back then. It's intense now, but if you were supporting Trump, people was trying to stab you, shoot you, and really, really tear you down. And they still trying to do that, but people are just going with the masses. They're just going, they're voting for Kamala Harris because their family member is voting for Kamala Harris. The media is telling them that Donald Trump is racist and this and that. But I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna leave it at that. However this election go, everybody got to stand on business. Don't matter if you voting for Kamala or Donald Trump, you still got to stand on business. So like, however it go, it's gonna be some what I want to say, some recoil. You know what I'm saying? There's gonna be some recoil when on Wednesday. Is it Wednesday? No, Tuesday. Tuesday. So just expect the unexpected. Just expect the unexpected. This is a fight. The American dream is already over. He can help the economy, but Everything's just too expensive. People can't even save no money. And if you do got some money saved up, that's good for you. But most Americans don't have no money saved up. Most Americans on their last paycheck. Most Americans are working 3 jobs. So they can have a real money flow. One job, you got a low money flow, but 3 jobs, you got extra earn. You got extra money flowing, but most Americans are working 3 jobs. I'm talking about regular Americans. I'm not talking about people who make 6 figures. I'm talking about regular Americans like me. You know what I'm saying? We under 6 figures. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we under 6 figures, but everybody make it seem like they got all this money, they rich, wealthy, or whatever. But in all actuality, they making car payments, they making mortgage payments. Now, if all their stuff was paid off, it'll be a different story. But most Americans are making payments, so you it's rare to say to hear somebody say they have a excuse me, they paid for a car or they paid for a house. I don't really hear too many people saying that. I don't hear too many people saying they paid for a house, paid for a car. Nah, nah, because it ain't happening. Because it's an illusion. It's an illusion. Yeah, some people got buku money, but most Americans, like me, we're working, we're making an earn, we're making something of ourselves every day for our families, and we we're trying to save some money. We're trying to save some money, and hopefully it gets better. But until then, man, you know, got 4 days left, y'all. So you know, everybody. I don't hate America. It's just this not how it used to be. So it's a different America. It's a big pot. We got people from Pakistan. We got people from Mexico. A lot, a lot. We got Africans. It's not like it used to be. Like New York and all of them was like that, but the whole country starting to be like that, like a big mixing pot of different people. But it's not the same. So if they want to bring these migrants and replace us, it's gonna be a big fight because it's people not going out like that, and some people are gonna leave America, but it's gonna be a big fight between you know a lot of people. So we not going, and we not letting people come in and take what we already established and built in this country. It's not happening. Um, it's not happening. From the East Coast to the West Coast to the North to the South is not happening. We're not letting it happen, and it's only a matter of time till the people hit the streets. The people are going to hit the streets, and I think that would be a good thing for America when the people actually hit the streets and people just say they're sick and tired of it. And people say, "Oh, it's political." Wait till the people hit the streets, y'all, and it ain't gonna be too much talking. When the people hit the streets, it's for real, for real. It ain't political no more. It's gonna be chaos. But until then, we got 4 more days, y'all. I'll see y'all in the next one. Thank y'all for tuning in and watching me. Y'all stay tuned. Y'all see what's going on. I'll see y'all in the next one. ATM, ATM, ATM. I'm gone.